We are indeed live.
And we're back, guys. We're back.
Hello.
Been a long time.
That's been about a month at least.
Yeah,
I would say doing live streams.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Boggle.
Yes.
How you doing, Mr. Boggle man?
But it's been a while because I ended up twisting my ankle when I went fishing, so that laid me up for a while. So
but even though you live like literally 2 to 5 minutes away from me, you did sprain your ankle doing a spot of fishing.
Yes.
Make that what you will.
Yeah.
So you've been out of action for a little while. I would have done some live streams, but I have been rather busy with my work. I've been busy doing other things as well.
And we've been busy with the football channel as well.
I've done a football channel in case you haven't been slightly aware of what I've been up
so
to.
if you're a football fan, please join in.
Absolutely. But I have been doing videos, that's the good thing.
Yes.
I have been doing videos, including that of first of all, good morning, afternoon or evening, everybody, wherever you're watching this around the world. So yes, my name is Jamie Jew. If you're new to the channel, if not, then of course you know me, and you know Damo, of course.
Yes.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
This is my mate Damo.
Hello.
And so yes, this particular live stream, we are talking about the upcoming kiddies equivalent of the big main thing, that is the Junior Eurovision Song Contest, coming up in Nice on November 26th, if my memory recalls. And effectively, yes, this is kind of the start of the Junior Eurovision season, although it's kind of already started anyway, but
some artists have already been
exactly. So in total so far we've had there's no like an official count or anything, but so far there is 16 participating countries, unofficial at the moment. It's all unofficial, but everything's above board in terms of what has been announced as to which particular broadcasters in the countries.
It's the first time ever that the whole Big Five have actually taken part in Junior Eurovision.
Certainly is. All of the Big Five are there, and of course, I'm sure you know who the Big Five are by now. Spain, Germany, Italy, France, and of course the United Kingdom. Back for another bang.
And we're very happy about UK being back in Junior Eurovision because it's a stepping stone.
Oh, absolutely.
Because these artists could go on to the main contest. We know, like Freya, for instance, one day would make a brilliant artist.
Literally, I've almost forgot her name then. But thank you for reminding me. Yeah, Freya had, of course, a good contest. She had a bit of saving of the voice, to be fair, but she nevertheless delivered an absolute slay of a performance, topping the televote as a result. Should have been more points, but if it wasn't for the botch for the the voting app, then make that what you will. Or the online voting, that was a botch.
Well, hopefully it'll work better this time.
Fingers crossed. I mean, it's in France, so they've all Big Five hype indeed. So yes, I should stress, out of the Big Five so far, only one of them have announced their artist. By the look of it, yes, that is Spain. With we'll get to the artists showcase in a minute, but let's go through the all of the participating countries that have announced their participation so far. That is Albania,
Armenia,
France,
Georgia,
Germany,
Ireland,
Italy,
Malta,
the Netherlands,
North Macedonia,
Poland,
Portugal,
Spain,
Ukraine,
and the United Kingdom. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 so far. So not bad number.
Not a bad number.
No, that is one less than last year, but you never know. Someone might all of a sudden show up at the last second.
No, Kazakhstan this year.
Yeah, apparently. Kazakhstan decided to say, not very nice to see you anymore. Sorry. But that being said, ones that have... so this has been prior to the announcement. Oh, okay, fair enough. So
that is the actual full list of countries. It says, I've also far confirmed non-prior to the announcement of the participants list by the EBU.
Oh, it must be 15 then.
So,
so there you go. Which is a bit of a shame that none of the Scandinavian countries are in it. Didn't Freya win the online vote? She did. She won the public vote. But if you ask me, it should have she should have got a lot more points really, because the online vote unfortunately botched on the night. Hence why all the points were quite close together.
And definitely when she's old enough, she should be a contender to go to the adult contest.
Yeah, I can't see why not. I
think she'd slay it.
Absolutely. So let's go now through the artists in question. What I will do is she was ill during the jury show, so you got to give her some credit. Absolutely.
She was a brilliant ambassador for the UK.
Absolutely.
Winning the televote, I'm glad we just weren't last and went on our return, because that would have made it a disaster.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's get that up, and I'm also getting this up. There you go. So I will. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me. I'll change this up a little bit. Actually, there you go. Okay, so I'm going to pop that a bit. Oh no, not you. I don't want that. Is that going to do it? Yes, there you go. Okay,
yes.
So we'll go smaller. So this is the Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
So far. So for Georgia, we've got Anastasia Vassades. Vassades, I think they pronounce it. Who won, of course, the
Georgia national final, but it didn't select the song.
It was just selecting an artist.
Yeah.
Only 11 years of age. Beating out quite some stiff competition, it has to be said by the looks of it. Yeah, Georgia used the original talent show format Ranina as a selection method for their artists, which of course they did last year as well. List of participants competing in the show was revealed. Classical pianist David
Aladashvi.
I'll remain host of the show. Fair enough.
Yeah, and last year's winner of the show also co-hosted with him. Yeah, which is quite cool.
That's quite funny seeing all of the show 2 with all of the jury scores.
Yeah,
all of them getting 120, barring one.
Yeah, that
Gabriel Lonsard.
Oh, that's actually pretty. Oh, come on, that's harsh.
That is weird. I'll tell you that.
Singling someone out, I think that's not great.
Oh, that means so they all got perfect scores on show 4. So good credit to you on that one. That's
they
quite
should all
funny.
get perfect scores.
And that on that one as well.
Yeah.
And that's not that one. But
hopefully, UK will confirm participation in 2024 in Malmo. They just do it when the countries come out. When it comes to the UK, we don't actually confirm our participation. We'll be there.
Exactly.
So don't ever read into that. We never ever confirm our participation.
Yeah, not until like virtually last minute. Until like it's all announced.
Yeah, until all the countries are announced, we don't actually do that. So ignore anything. That doesn't mean we're not taking part. We always do it that way.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, out of the 5 semi-finalists, 4 of them got perfect scores for the Georgian national final.
Yeah, and
then it ended up being Anastasia in the end with her rendition of Ram Shimkna
Adaminad.
Adaminad.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's not the official song or anything. So let me get a picture of Anastasia, whatever her name is. There you go. Let me see if I can get a picture of it. So this is the one. There she is.
Yeah,
so that's her.
Yeah, it looks like the woman from Lazy Town.
She does look a bit like the one from Lazy Town.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen that, the Lazy Town.
If not, come on Ireland and bring ESC to Donegal.
No, you never know.
Well, Ireland do very well at Junior Eurovision, though, don't they? Their songs are good in that.
The previous years have been okay-ish, not too
better
bad.
than what they do in the adult contest.
Well, yeah, but last year was very good. They came 5th, which is very respectable.
Yeah.
So yeah, the hairstyle was very that of the
Lazy Town
one, so that's her.
Didn't the person from Lazy Town end up going on to a really different career or something?
I can't remember. There you go. At the time of writing, I can just confirm that this is Algedo. We've been in it as well.
Yeah, we are in it. We're definitely there.
All right, so that's that one for Georgia. I should obviously stress a couple of national finals have been announced, including that of Albania's with the 20th of September.
We can do that one as well.
Absolutely. Italy are going to do theirs in September as well. Malta have selected an artist, but they'll be announcing their song on the 15th of September.
Lazy Town is the best Icelandic kids show.
So Malta's is Yulan Law.
She won Malta Junior Eurovision Contest.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. But obviously they didn't.
They didn't do a voting procedure.
And they all sang in English.
And interestingly enough, she won despite being second in the draw.
Wow.
So there you go. Very big rarity.
She must have just been that good.
Yeah. Also, she did a rendition of Reflection. No, check out number 3's rendition song. First one was Born This Way. Mama
Number 9, Unicorn.
Hey!
Not Bridges, number 11.
Bridges as well. Look at me, I'm so crazy in love.
I reckon really they should have just done Eurovision songs as part of that thing.
You don't have to.
No,
really.
no.
Unstoppable Sia song.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Sia show her face?
She does sometimes.
Very rarely. Hello, Michael. How are you doing? I don't know what you're saying, but
D9TCA. Yeah?
I think maybe a typing or something. Anyway, so let me get a picture of
Beyonce.
Oh yes. That's the one. So she is representing the Maltese in the contest. You can see a few pictures of her there as well.
It looks like she entered Malta's Got Talent by the sounds of it as well.
Absolutely. You love Beyonce? We all love a bit of Beyonce.
I've seen her live. I've seen Beyonce live.
Have you really?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on a minute. You learned laws of previous contestant.
Oh, she's come back.
Hey, we got a returnee. Welcome
2021.
back.
Yeah.
We got a returnee, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
I've only just realised that she was actually in the same one in Paris. So she won't travel. She'll have familiar memories. Uncle Titi, I don't know what that means. Does the second in the running order apply to the JCS2?
Oh, we don't know. We have to check that.
Wait, what?
Does the second in the running order apply to Jetsk as well as the main contest? Does anyone ever perform?
Oh, we see.
Yeah, we should check that. That's a good idea, actually.
I will check that. We'll check that out later.
Yeah.
Try, Michael, can you please not spam? That's
no spamming, please.
Please stop spamming. Hold on.
I'd get rid of them.
I don't even spell.
Can't you kick him out?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, please don't spam.
He's still spamming. Get rid of him.
I know. Let me get onto it. Sorry about this, lady. Well,
yeah.
Joe.
Yeah.
Joe Biden for that shit.
Didn't mean that. You might have heard the words Joe Biden there for a minute. Let me. I don't know how you can kick him actually. Let me try though.
That's just we don't want that. It's really in the chat.
Oh right, so that's just per user on timeout.
Yeah.
That might be helpful.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've been timed out, mate.
Yeah.
That's all I will say.
Yeah, we don't want all that spamming in here.
It's been timed out for 300 seconds. If he keeps doing it, then well, hopefully not. Right. Anyway, so where were we? Talking about. We were gonna do that, but yeah, Lulu was a previous contestant. Let's now go back to the contestants. North Macedonia. Let's move on to North Macedonia.
Tamara Gujeska.
Better pronunciation than I ever will, that's for sure. Click the name and click hide. Oh yeah, I suppose I could hide as well. We'll also hide users on this channel as well. There you go.
Yeah, good one. Don't want any of that, you know.
Right.
You sorted it, he said. Yeah. So,
well, I got the timed out bit, now I've done the hidden bit, so I've done both. This is, what's her name again? Tamara.
Yeah.
That's a better picture of her, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, and so I think she was an internal selection.
Let's have a look to see if she was. Yeah, was.
Yeah.
12 years of age. But we don't get much information about them, probably for the best, considering
considering as well, North Macedonia are taking part in Junior, I reckon they will return to the main contest next year.
Can't see why not.
They usually take a year out when they withdraw, and then they usually come back. So.
Absolutely.
And we want everybody back. Apart from Russia and Belarus, obviously.
Well, we like as many possible, especially for Junior Eurovision, because you never know. I mean,
do you reckon
it keeps going up and down in terms of fluctuation of like how many contestants?
If from say for instance, all the countries took part in Junior Eurovision as well as the adult contest. Say we had 40 countries take part in Junior. Would they have to introduce semi-finals to Junior Eurovision?
I can't see why not. It depends on the popularity. At the moment, it's just not that popular.
No.
So therefore, it's only like.
But getting all the big five in is a good actual.
It is, but now you need to get all the Scandinavians in. You need to get a bit more.
I'm surprised Sweden don't do it. I mean, you think about it, Junior Malfest would make them a lot of money.
Yeah, it would indeed. Let me just get rid of. No, I don't want. I want
5 people watching as well.
Yeah, hello, how you all doing?
Yeah.
If you're commenting, please do comment, get chatting away, get joining the conversation.
No spamming, though.
Yeah, no spamming.
We just had to remove someone for spamming.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, what was I going to say? So that was an internal selection, 12 years of age.
Yeah.
And what was her name? Oh, that was Tamara. Okay,
yeah.
no problem. Let's move on to Portugal, Julia Mercado.
What's that other bit of extra? Is that the writers of the song?
Yes, that's the writers, singer-songwriters.
They're twins.
Yes, we've got twins. Luis Piera and okay, fair enough. So Julia, let's get her name up.
Yeah.
Oh, well, at the time of recording, she had braces. Bless her.
Bless her. Yeah.
I think she still has braces, for that matter.
Yeah.
But I could be completely wrong. I don't know.
And it looks like she won Junior Voice.
Yeah, she didn't have braces at the time. Oh, she did have braces at the time.
Yeah, she won the Junior Voice, which was, I think they used that as the national selection.
Indeed. Oh, no, I don't want that one. I want that. That would be nice. Especially Portugal first began at the juniors.
In fact, their song did pretty well, didn't it? Than what we thought it would have done last year, that rock one.
Oh yeah, do you know what? It was. I say he performed it better, and as a result, it shot up the table a little bit. Depends on countries' laws and extra insurances for JESC, as there is a duty of care for maintenance,
absolutely.
Of course.
Yeah,
I suppose it's understandable.
And also, I think where you have Junior Eurovision, I think they really do look after the artists well.
Oh yeah,
they really do. And obviously, they don't put too much pressure on them. Which is Spain, I think.
Yeah, of course, they won in 2004, but that's about it.
Yeah.
They haven't participated in a while. Their first participation in how many years?
Well, they won it in 2022. They were, and remember that Senorita one. He was there last year. Carlos, he done that Senorita song.
Yeah, we know. Oh, Senorita. Oh, yeah. Of course, we enjoyed that one. Sorry, I was getting confused.
Spain have been there since the start, I think.
No,
they took a gap between
2016 to 19.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. I was about to say until like.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. Anyway, so yeah, Sandra Valero. Let's get a picture of Sandra. So it's all girls so far.
Yeah.
Bit interesting there.
Yeah.
So that's a close up of her.
Yeah.
As much close up as you can get.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's her. But yeah. Oh, and obviously we need to delve into.
See if there's any information on the UK entry on that page.
I mean, if you wish, I doubt. I doubt there is. Yeah, it's just the United Kingdom in the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. That's about it, really. Current head of delegation is Lee Smithhurst.
Yes.
Interesting. But anyways, what we are going to do now is, instead of dealing with, we haven't got the official songs at the moment. What we can do is go through the official music videos of the 4 participating acts in the upcoming Dutch National Final Junior Song Festival.
So yeah, we have some songs for you.
Well, I mean, I already did a video about the songs and my opinions, but we can always give them another listen, which is what we're here for.
And we can see what their we can actually talk about them on here, which is even better.
Yeah, let me just do. No, I don't want that. I want you. That's the one. Actually, you know what? I will do it here. That would be a lot better.
So we're it'll be any time now. We may find out the UK entry.
We may. You never know.
No, it's any time now.
Yes. Right. We'll do that. I mean, I suspect we'll probably hear it in September.
That's what I reckon, or maybe one of the last
Every
songs.
single one of them is going to be in September, at the very least.
Yeah.
Right, so slightly different format in terms of all this. There's no, like, us in the corner anymore watching it. That's because of comes of copyright.
We've just swapped it around.
We've just swapped it around a bit. Hopefully you get to see just above me.
And then
but we'll get to go through
you have to get the headphones on now.
Yes. So we'll listen to all of the songs again for Junior Eurovision Song Festival for the Dutch National Final. They'll be done in music videos, so there's going to be a lot of keys around. But nevertheless, this is a good chance to give us a third, fourth, fifth listen, whatever. I think this is like my fourth listen to all of them, I think.
Yeah, and about my second, I think.
Yeah, something like that. So, yeah, let's first of all listen to Magic by Doran, I think is how you pronounce it. Doran?
Doran.
I think so, how you pronounce it. Let me turn it up a bit.
The mini Cody Gakpo.
Was that? Let me get that maximum. It's very quiet for me. I don't know about you, but it's probably loud.
No.
Anyways, I'll have a good listen. I like the boppiness of everything. Why are they doing it in a music video studio for that night? Here we go, dance beat and everything. Okay.
Really boppy.
It is boppy.
Very child friendly as well.
Absolutely. Taking the volume on that side. Yeah, you see you got the little riff there. There we go, in the street.
Not sure on the rap, right?
Yeah, but come on, he's gonna rap. You kind of knew he was gonna rap.
Croatia won the first guest, performing second.
Oh, they did! Thank you, well done. Thank you, Joe.
So it doesn't apply to Junior Eurovision from the second place.
I don't think it's been repeated, though. Do you know what? The video's a bit meh for me, but the song's typical.
Then again, the video means nothing really when it comes to Eurovision.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try. Oh, there you go. That's better. I wonder why it was a bit low. Ah, that's better. Now I can hear the volume.
It's a good tune though, isn't it? A banger.
But I'm not so sure if it would be for Eurovision. I'm trying to imagine it on the stage.
Yeah.
I think it will do well. Like it could either be middle.
I agree.
It could be either second or third for me. That's how I see it.
And also, you always got to be extra nice when it comes to kids.
Yeah, of course. Naturally. Right, let's go on to let's summarise Magic a little bit. So you got you got the little riff where he goes and everything. So that's good catchiness. Otherwise, there's not much really to catch other than the beats.
No.
Do you know what I mean? But nevertheless, I think it might do all right.
It depends on the staging.
Well, I think there'll be a lot of dance moves like that.
Yeah.
And also the background staging.
Yeah.
It's all right so far.
Yeah.
Right, Flair, side by side. Get that maximum. Lag. There you go. Oh, smiles all around. What's with all the bike
I
riding?
don't know.
Whose idea was that?
It seems like a copy of that My Life of Henry one from last year.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. You see, for me with this one, it just sounds quite manufactured when it comes to the vocals.
Yes.
I just hope they'll be alright for the actual contest.
Yeah.
I think they will be. But it starts off manufactured and then sounds better as it goes along.
Very 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Very
No, what even this is? Hello, riding on my bike. Hello. Ooh, friends.
It's like something Atomic Kitten would release.
What's with the picnic?
I don't know. It's very dated, isn't it?
Yes.
I don't think they should select this.
Yeah, this is arguably the weakest one out of the four, if you ask me. It's not bad, but
Yeah, I know,
it just
but
doesn't feel like it's buzzing.
It doesn't feel 2023.
No, it doesn't feel modern. Yeah. I mean, it's a nice effort from all of them, and I'm sure they got good harmonies, but I do feel that tweaks the manufacturing a little bit.
Yeah.
We enjoyed the previous one, but now we're just talking over this because we're like, ugh.
Yeah, it's not something Atomic Kitten would release in the 90s. Yeah.
Or this is a young Atomic Kitten, for that matter.
Yeah.
I'll be very surprised if this doesn't come last.
No.
Why are they playing hockey?
I don't know. Oh, and denim as well. That is very dated, isn't it? Oh, dear.
Only you would notice the denim.
Yeah.
Denim.
Bewitched, anyone?
Probably all part of Bewitched. See, this bit's nice with all the harmonies.
Yeah. I'm not sure this is going to work live. I'm really...
Yeah, it's just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, I do like hearing the weird and the wacky in the national finals. Especially that one from, where was it? Moldova's that weird bloke. Earlier this year, that was strange. That was weird bloke singing. Do you remember? It was like really cheesy. That cheesy solo bloke singer.
Oh, you mean like a double side with Croatia? Are you talking about Croatia, what, adult Eurovision or?
No, I'm talking about not Moldova's national final from this year, from adult Eurovision. Remember we had that really cheesy singer that was like a Bobby V impersonator.
I can't remember, if I'm honest with you. Right. What's with all the kids things? Never mind. So, yeah, that's the weakest out of the four.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, we've got some better ones coming up now.
Yes.
Next up is Holding On To You by Sepp and Yasmin.
This is a good one.
Or Jasmine, I can't remember.
This is a good one.
Yeah. Right.
Not bad.
I think it starts off that, but then you hear the drop the beat two more times. It sounds a little bit dated, if that makes sense. Right, so let's go
to the next one.
The final one.
Yeah, the last one.
Which is Joy performing Better Together.
Yes, I think this is the one I like.
What's that, man? Oh, no, a minute. Stop. Oh, Mum's just getting something.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a slight interruption. Alright, back to the
own language for part of the song. That's
Oh
part of
yeah,
the
it's like a
rules.
half in the air.
Yeah,
It's part of the rules,
yeah.
isn't it? I think they should scrap that. Personally. Yeah, do you know what? I prefer holding on to you. Listening to this again, I prefer holding on to you. I'll put the second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is very true. Yeah.
Definitely, Joe.
But as a song, do you think Ukraine 2020?
Well, let's all discuss Ukraine again, for God's sake. Let's focus on this. I don't know, but
I think
there we
this-
go, key change.
I think this is the best one the kid was.
For my personal preference, I would prefer holding on to you.
Yeah.
So I'd rather
Well,
go
I'd
holding
be
on to
happy
you.
with either because they're the best two songs in the competition. The other two were a bit flat.
Yeah. I get the appeal of this, don't get me wrong.
Hmm.
And if anything, it's probably more, as you say, a junior song to go towards a contest.
Yeah,
I get that.
yes, that's what I
Oh, nice
think.
pictures.
Yeah.
I get it. I totally get it. I just prefer holding on to you. I don't know why. So my 4 are. Let's get them back and up again. So 4. I think we're both in agreement. That,
Yeah, the other two, those two were.
Well, I think we're both in agreement. Number 4 is Side by Side by a Country
Absolutely.
Mile.
Yeah, by a
Absolutely.
mile.
I think Ireland should be allowed to sing in English. There's only a small region in Ireland where Irish is actually spoken.
I think they're allowed to. I think.
They are. They can do both. They can do both.
Malta can as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I
So
think
4.
Malta are also allowed to sing in Italian.
So Side by Side is 4th. I think we're both in agreement.
Yeah.
I think we're both in agreement also putting Magic 3rd.
Yes.
But we disagree on which
Yeah.
is best.
But I would be happy with either. I like both songs.
Same here.
Yeah.
But I
It
think
wouldn't-
they would have more of a chance with this one. If you ask me,
Yeah.
they would have more of a chance with holding on to you
Yeah.
because I think the juries will like it more, and I think the televoters might go for it, but I think the juries will give it that extra with that.
Okay. Cool. Fair enough.
But that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Other than that, we need to mention some other Eurovision news.
Yeah, we start off with some really sad news.
Oh yes, of course.
Patricia Bredden, who was the very first UK Eurovision entry, sadly passed away this week.
Yes. Just the I'm get an article about.
Yeah, which is really sad because obviously she was the very first. You know, like she'll always be that first ever entry.
That's the one. Nope, that's not. Yes, it.
Yeah.
It was on. I don't want that. Goodness gracious me. But yeah, she's sang the song called All.
Yeah.
Whatever. It was called All.
Yeah.
But it's sad news, obviously, and let me get that up. Thank you. We won't put a picture of her or anything else, but obviously we do like to wish our good old condolences towards her family and, of course, close allies and friends. And obviously, not much else we can say to that other than, another one of the Eurovision fans been lost.
Not only have we got Luxembourg returning next year, right? There's a lot of news this week about other countries maybe returning. Monaco, for a start, they're launching a new TV channel, and they have EBE membership.
Well, there you go. You never know. Monaco might do come back, and also I think you said it was Montenegro
And North Macedonia, because they've actually said that. Well, obviously they've only taken a year out due to financial reasons.
But we shall see if they actually come back.
And there's a lot of talk about them coming back. And North Macedonia are taking part in Junior Eurovision this year, so make that of what you will.
Yeah, so a lot of sense. Absolutely, rest in peace, Patricia Green, whoever you are, of course. And a lovely, lovely place.
Yeah.
Let me get 2024 up again as far as the main contest is concerned. Yeah. Obviously, with the main contest, we know is going to be held in Stockholm.
No, it's Malmo.
Malmo, sorry. Is it Malmo?
Yeah, Malmo.
Oh, yeah, of course it's in blue, you idiot.
Yeah.
My apologies. And so far, out of the
And Luxembourg are actually having a national final.
They are indeed. So out of the 26 countries that have announced their participation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 have already announced their dates for their respective national finals, including that obviously San Remo on the 10th of February for Italy. The national final for Luxembourg is on the 27th of January, which will be good. Kosovo 2024, perhaps.
I'd love it.
It would be good
In fact, to be fair, they have actually launched the national final ready for Eurovision.
Well, why haven't they announced their participation yet?
I don't know.
Wakey, boys and girls.
Maybe they don't want to piss Serbia or...
What, Kazakhstan?
No, Kosovo.
Oh, Kosovo, excuse me.
Yeah, that's probably why.
And look, at the end of the day, I don't really want any more politicised things going on. We've already got Armenia and Azerbaijan for good measure. We don't want another. Thank you very much.
Kosovo were playing a national final but haven't confirmed participation.
Oh, yeah, well...
Well, maybe they will. I mean, if they're doing a national...
Personally, I hope so as well.
I would love to see a country debut. It's been a while since we've had a debut. But what about Australia? We haven't had nothing on that thing. Are they coming back or what?
Well, this year was the final year of their contract to participate in the competition. But obviously we haven't heard anything as to whether they've renewed it or not. I would say give them time, since at the end of the day, you know, there's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff going on and everything. So I would say give it time. We're focusing on Junior Eurovision as it is now anyways.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of time still left. You've got plenty of months for crying out loud. And also, of course, least we forget, 1st of September is the deadline for any new songs to be released from 1st September onwards that can be eligible for the competition.
Yeah.
So who's to say Australia aren't secretly doing all these things? That we can only speculate. We can only speculate. I'm not really a speculator per se as it is anyway. I'd rather wait for the official news to come.
They have until the September the 15th to confirm, so that's the final day.
Okay, thank you for telling us that, Joe.
And usually the day after you'll get the full list.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And by the way, of course, Benidorm Fest is back again for the Spanish on the 3rd of February, which is, I think, it's their first semi-final. Or is it a straight final?
They have a semi and a final. I think they have 2 semis.
Yeah, they have 2 semis.
Yeah.
So there is that. A couple of other national finals to mention. Iceland will have theirs in March. Sommerkappen. No specific date yet for UMK, for Finland, but it will be held in February, apparently.
No date for Malfest. That's usually in March, though.
It's spread across about 8 bloody shows. Isn't it?
Yes, it is.
9 shows. To be announced by December the 23rd for the Dutch, I guess, selection. Whether it'll be a national final or not, we don't know.
And Andorra's been a strange one lately. They said they're not participating, and then they haven't made a final decision yet.
Yeah, it's like it's sort of gone ahead a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Andorra a little bit up and down. But they're going to give 12 to Spain, so I really couldn't care less. And they've never really been in the final, despite the fact 2 of the songs I really liked.
Yeah, I don't think they ever qualified, did they?
They never qualified, but they always given 12 to Spain. Yeah. Which is a little bit Mickey-taking, but there you go.
Well, it's the same with Cyprus and Greece, apart from this year.
Well, I think so-and-so's trying to stamp it out.
Yeah.
Norway are going to be having theirs in February, and Portugal are having theirs in March.
Yeah.
Other than that, as you say, we got that's about it. Obviously, we know there's a couple of other things to mention as far as the main contest is concerned. There's a lot of speculation due to the whole backlash from last year's jury shenanigans. The fact that they may consider an approach to changing... they're in talks to see if there is going to be a change to the voting system in terms of like the distribution of the weight of votes. For me, and I think everybody else personally...
It's got to say 50-50.
Say 50-50.
And they need to bring back the juries for the semis.
Exactly. I rewatched some old of the between 2004 to 2008...
Yeah.
I think I watched 2004, 2006, excuse me, contest redone again as the voting procedure. So I rewatched the voting procedure as a whole. For goodness sake, please don't go back to 100% televotes.
No, that'd ruin it.
Please don't go. Because every single time it wasn't just a case of the Eastern Bloc. It was a case of the Scandinavians. It was a case of the Some of the Westerners via diaspora.
Yeah.
It was a case of Ireland and the UK and a bit of Malta as well.
Yeah.
We constantly gave each other higher points. Obviously, there was the odd countries whereby they deserved to get X amount of points in a certain score and everything else like that. But otherwise, you saw certain countries, especially around the Eastern Bloc, just giving each other the bulk of the 12s, and you're like, come on.
No,
so crying out loud, please don't go back to 100%.
And I also think they should do a rest of the world jury.
Yeah, so why didn't we get that this year?
Yeah, I know. If you're going to do a rest of the world vote, you've got to have a rest of the world jury.
Can't see why not. Maybe they experimented with the televotes to see how it would work, and do the rest of the world jury for crying out loud.
Yeah,
get someone from Singapore, from Brazil, from America. Obviously.
To do the vote, because obviously it doesn't really fit in, does it? Because the rest of the world is just a televote. It doesn't really.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work, does
it? Got to have a jury and a spokesperson.
I agree with that.
They want to cut running time out of the show.
Yes, that's the one. They want to cut it to, I think, around about 2 hours, if not just over that. I can understand that. Definitely understand that, because I think the amount of length of time for the televoting now is a little bit ridiculous. You get half an hour to 40 minutes. No, cut it down to back to 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, you're still going to get a little bit of the bit of that.
Or this is the way I'd do it. I'd get rid of the flag parade, because that is just completely wasted time. Right? I'd ditch the flag parade. Right? Okay. I'd open the vote during the songs. Right?
We've already had that.
Right? This is the way I'd do it, right?
Okay.
As soon as the last song's performed, close the televote, straight into the juries, get rid of the show. No interval acts, just do the voting. Simple.
Not even like a smidge of an interval? Juries need to be bigger and vote on the same show as us. Yes, that's what I was also saying. This is a big bugbear. No, I need to say this. This is a huge bugbear I've had for the last many a year. Well, ever since the juries came back in. Why do the jurors have to vote on a separate night, for crying out loud?
No, that's silly. Just vote on the... Yeah, I've always...
Because no two performance is the same. We've always had so many rehearsals. You've seen all the rehearsals, so like what we all see as Eurovision fans, as Eurovision journalists, as anything to do with the Eurovision Song Contest. We've followed it avidly. You see on all the rehearsals and the jury shows and the semi-finals to the final, no two performance is the same.
Yeah.
Prime example of this, Switzerland in 2021. John's Tears in the jury show went way higher in terms of his vocal pitch. Didn't do that on the show, on the televote nights.
No, so he didn't vote on the same night.
Vote on the same night, because at the end of the day, they're going to be going for the same
Have
things.
the Big Five perform their full song during the semi-finals. Like as a...
I can't see why not.
Like as a, as like a pre-qualified performance like they do on certain national finals.
Yeah. Actually show it on the show, not just, and jury need to shut up and try to show no emotion. Keep them in separate rooms. Yes, absolutely.
But again, aren't they, don't they do the voting from the jury votes all the way around Europe?
No. They actually grab the jury people into the arena and make them vote in the respective rooms. They grab the juries, like 5 jury members.
The spokespeople.
Well, but make that what we will. We don't give a shit about the spokespeople.
No.
But yeah, honestly, I have a real big bugbear. Get them voting on the same bloody show.
So that's the way I would do it. I would,
so you scrap the interval act, even though the interval act is very historical?
Yeah, get rid of it. It's not needed, is it? All you need, right, is do the jury votes at the same time as the show's going on. You do the televote, you close the televote, go straight into the jury votes while they're counting.
So no extra voting time after that?
No. And get rid of
the only thing I'm going to say is we've already had, in 2011 and 2012, we did have, on both of those years, instances whereby you could vote throughout the entirety of the show. 2010 to...
But they kept the vote open, like, with an interval act as well. What I'm suggesting is, as soon as you've seen the last song, close it.
Stop it.
Yeah.
That would make sense, but I think... The only thing I'm going to say is that they do get the bulk of the votes after all songs have been performed. They did a little.
But by the grand final, everyone's heard the songs.
Yeah, but here's the thing: they did an experiment of 2010 and 2011 when they did the thing. Assuming the jury is brought back for the semi-final, which they should, by the way. Should they have the same jury members for the semi-final and the final? Yes.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Well, the same jury members.
I reckon they should have a different final members.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that would. I didn't know what you meant.
Yeah.
I understand what you mean. Yeah, different members from the semi-final to the final because.
Yeah.
But then again.
And also make sure that they don't hear the songs till the night.
A lot of people only watch the final. That is very true. What was my point earlier? I've completely forgotten. What was I saying?
About the televote, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've forgotten.
No, yeah. And I'd also get rid of the flag parade. It's completely unnecessary.
It is quite a good show,
right? Or move it to the opening ceremony because it would be better there.
Well, we kind of have as a flag parade, more or less.
Have the actual flag parade.
But nobody watches the opening ceremony. They all watch it online.
We'll broadcast it.
Yeah. Maybe they could do it like the night before. All the people. Maybe they could do it the night before. It's like an opening broadcast.
And just perform the previous winner's song as the opening act. That's it. Like it used to be.
Oh yeah, I was going to mention. So they about the televote. So they did an experiment, and please don't interrupt me when I say this.
Yeah.
They did an experiment. So basically, to those who watched all of the performances, less people voted during the performances than they did afterwards.
And also, what about this?
That's the only thing I'm going to say to that.
To spruce it up a little. What about having the spokespeople announce the 12 points from the televote instead of the juries, and do the juries the other way round?
Only issue with that is that they have got to tot it all up, so it makes sense to do juries first then televote.
Yeah,
because they can tot it up during the jury votes.
Also, when it comes that they have to go through every country to do the votes. But
that being said, I've just thought to myself about the whole making sure the juries and the televotes vote in the same show.
Yeah.
It is obviously going to be time consuming getting all the jury votes. I will admit that. Going to be a bit time consuming, but make it happen. And that's why I think we should keep the interval lag. So at the very least, you can do the jury votes first, then tot up the televotes during.
Get rid of the flag parade. That was stupid. That's stupid. It's not really needed.
It's quite cool.
No, it's not needed.
Yeah, all the cheers. And
no.
I quite like it.
Or also, instead of having an interval, break for the news and come back.
I mean, you could, but to be fair, we did have a lot of that on ITV shows, like Stars in the Rise, for example. Literally, break for another show or the news or something.
Yeah.
Where you get like half an hour worth of televoting.
But then again, as long as there ain't any cheesy BBC sketches like they used to do, that was
that was
I know. Line of Eurovision, that was so bad.
Line of Eurovision. And what other ones did they do?
We should actually do a reaction video.
No, we will not. No, we will not.
Yeah.
That was awful. Otherwise, there's not much else to mention.
Oh yeah, I had that stuff about the.
I think the final performance should be very important. Carrier was a lot more confident in the final when the crowd got behind him. I mean, the crowd got behind him in the semi-finals regardless, and he still won that.
What about then if the juries do their votes on the night before as they usually do, but they have the chance during the interval to change their votes, so they could actually go by the.
Well, they get a selected allotment, though, don't they?
Yeah, I know. What I mean is they could go back and change their votes based on the performances on that night.
What, the juries?
Yeah.
They could. I suppose they could.
Yeah.
Because what they did used to do before is allow the jury members. This is before the televoters did all their thing. They did allow the jury members to see all the rehearsals first and make their votes accordingly, and then see the live show and see if there was any difference, and did they allow them to change. So I think that would be a good idea. Allow the jury members to, that'd be a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Allow the jury members to see all the rehearsals first, then make a final decision on actual Eurovision nights.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah, and I do have some news here about a band that might have been.
Oh, talking about Junior Eurovision. For
yeah, apparently a band called Talk Like Tigers. They've submitted a song that made the shortlist.
Indeed. So it's a young band. This is for the UK, by the way. So a young band called Talk Like Tigers. Let me get a little thingy up for them.
And also, when it comes to our song for next year, there's this band called Fleesk, or I've seen like a metal band. They keep trying to say they want to participate.
Okay. Talk Like Tigers. Yeah, this is a musical duo.
And they're from. They've got a song there, Annabelle's Calling.
And Fruit and Diamonds.
Yeah.
This is them. I don't know how old they are. Passion Fruit and Feminine Power. I mean, that would be appropriate for the Junior Eurovision Song Contest.
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah.
Done a couple of live shows, some music videos. Let's just, I'd rather wait for their. I'm not going to look at their stuff now.
No.
Let's go.
They've been on BBC Introducing as well, so that's pretty. That's usually a stepping stone.
Indeed. Let me see if I can find a Wikipedia page. That would be a lot more useful.
Here's a good point though. When we actually chose our Freya last year, were Tap involved with?
I don't think so. Not to my knowledge, anyway.
Well, so the BBC did do it alone and did get it right.
Looks like it.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Tap is not doing our entry this year.
Oh yeah. Tap have tapped off.
Yeah. So we don't know what they're going to do, but I reckon it'll put. What I reckon is probably go with another record label. That's what I reckon, because the record label thing is a good idea.
Oh yeah. The record need to go to, and also they need to keep it secret.
Yes,
absolutely need to keep it secret.
No.
Moldova had us on in the national final. I just had sex with your ex.
I would have loved to see Graham Norton introduce it. It would have been quite funny, wouldn't it?
I do. I think I remember that one.
Yeah,
I can't remember now.
There's that bloke as well. It was just really weird and cheesy. Remember?
Oh yeah. Let's end the live stream tonight, because I think we've caught up on all the news and everything. So obviously there's still a lot to go. But we will do another live stream in about 2 weeks, I believe.
And also we've got to do another.
We've got to react to the Dutch national final, which is on
the 23rd. We're going to be doing that.
That's fine. So yeah, we'll just do another random live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks' time, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, because we're going to be doing the Brighton game next week for our football channel.
Yeah, if you want to head over to, just catch me on Jamie Jew Football if you're interested in football as well.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're going to be ending it there. Thank you. Well, I know Joe's been mostly chatting tonight.
Yes.
Thank you so much again, Joe. We love you, man.
Yeah, he's our best.
Absolutely. You can always watch us back on my YouTube channel. It is, of course, somewhere around there. Otherwise, I'll probably release little snippets of shorts or re-releases of things from the live stream, what we've been talking about, so you guys can get chatting away on that as well. And of course, smash the like button as good as hard as you can on this live stream, this video.
Subscribe
for more of my Eurovision.
And at some point we need to do another one of those country broadcasts that we ain't done for a while.
I'm just not interested in it at the moment.
No.
I'll definitely do it and everything. Hugs for all, absolutely.
Yes.
Big hugs for you too. Otherwise, we'll catch you in the next one. But and of course, ring the bell to get notified about my latest videos and everything. That's what I was going to say. Right, taddy byes, everybody.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.